And it's the Hawks to start out. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Shot is up. That one a little long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the bucket by the Heat. Young finds Hunter. The three-pointer off the mark.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
There's Young with the 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Lowry. For 3, Robinson. Putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Young way outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Here's Tucker. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Bogdanovich. And stolen by Adebayo. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Capella. Outside Hunter. Takes a 3. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker to the left wing. From the high post. Lowry, good. It's a tie ball game.
Very comfortable operating in the mid-range area. That's a signature shot for Kyle Lowry.
Outside Hunter. Young against Lowry. Shakes him. Young can't hit. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing. And it's Miami's ball. The 3 ball. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Butler, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Capella.
Now that's an energetic drive to the rim by Jimmy Butler. Speed and strength.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. Right side, Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. A nice shot by Young. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. Bogdanovich from long range. And stolen. down low. Here's Butler. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
The kick out to Young. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. Tie game in Atlanta. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Young from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Collins. And he buries his first look.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Young against Lowry to the inside. Adebayo in the post. Can't get it to fall. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins outside. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Here we go. All alone. Robinson gets the bucket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Lowry against Young. It's tipped. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Capella with it. To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And now just a 2-point Heat lead. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Pass to Young. Fires the 3. And the Hawks with another 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
And that one good. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Pass to Tucker. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple. Tucker's got 8 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Bogdanovich into the lane. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. And it's Capella with the jam.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Outside Robinson. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. All right, good stuff, Allie. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Setting the floor for Miami. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Heat.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Miami trailing. Lowry, right side. Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
On target from range.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Lowry finds Robinson. Into the lane. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. So Miami ends up going with a new group. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the wing, right side. Back to right. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Herder. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Hero. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Heat. To the left side wing. Hero with it. Okongwu on him. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the 3. That shot, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Herder. Back to Okongwu. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oladipo with the ball. Now Herder defending. It's Oladipo with a drive. Herder defending. It's tipped.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Picked up by Okongwu. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break Miami. Right with a steal. Gallinari with it. Hero picks him up. Out to the right wing. Puts up a three. Can't hit that one. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Herder's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Martin. Back to Oladipo. 1:07 left in the third quarter.
He plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
Outside Gallinari from deep. That one is off. Heat shooting only 34% in this one. Martin over to the left wing. Pass to Hero. Tries to spin move. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Now Gallinari. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
He shoots again. Atlanta with a rebound. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Hero from the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
And he's good on the second. So both teams making some changes here. And he nails the third.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Butler with a steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing that has to try and take away.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Miami on D. 4-point game. Hunter finds Capella. To the left wing. Clock at 6. And here's Collins for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Tucker with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Up top, Robinson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. To take the lead. Hunter with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Now Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Young with it. And he drives in. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 20.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Outside Robinson. Launches it. Outside for Butler. Lowry outside. The Heat have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .133 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Pass to Tucker. 1:03 left in the game. Here's Robinson.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And Hunter, here we go. Hunter on the wing. Fires it from 18. Capella with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Over Tucker. Robinson with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, Lowry. Oh boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Here's the 3. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They've led by as many as 11. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. He could have put this game on ice.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he hits both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And Miami has possession. For 3, Robinson. Off target from downtown. It's off.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. It doesn't matter if they're the two best teams in the league or the two worst. Chris, when these guys get together, they're rivals, we know, it's always fun.
And Kevin, when it's a conference rivalry, it's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Smart kicks to Brown. Nice move. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin's strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride. And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
Collins setting the pick for Young. And there's the feed to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Now here's Williams. Hangs in the air. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, a nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Knocked loose, stolen by Smart, and here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his passing.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Capella. And the turnover again by Atlanta. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooting.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Bogdanovich goes in. Into the lane. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich goes in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nimble moves on the drive for Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on.
Young against Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Smart passes to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Young fires away from outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Brown with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Collins in the break. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. The pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Over Bogdanovich. And that one comes up a bit short. Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. And stolen by Tatum. Here we go. One-on-one. Smart wide open. He fires. Busted. No good that time either. And a wide open look for Capella. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston on top, up 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
The awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
And Young, here we go. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. They grabbed her on this. Capella, the pass to Young. Tries again. That shot off. Good work defensively by Smart. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Brown missing for Atlanta. They've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Scooped up.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Here's Collins. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Smart.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Young taking his time here. To the paint. Capella kicks to Young. And he drives in. Back to Capella. Out to the right wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
The Hawks trail by 8. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handle there, showing him off on that possession.
Smart against Young. In the corner, Tatum with it. Horford with the screen on Collins. Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. Great clip.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Tatum. Over Hunter. No good from the wing. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. And White pulls it down. Atlanta's shooting not great, 40% for the game. Down low. Nice move. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Gallinari. Nice D from Williams.
That worked just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
Out to White from downtown. Not going to go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. White looking around. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. White's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Atlanta. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Tice passes to Pritchard. Now here's Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Tice. 18 feet out. At the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Tice has got his first points of the night.
Sometimes it looks like Tice wants it more than everyone else. I mean, he's very aggressive, very physical on the offensive glass.
Wright dishes to Okongwu. And that one drops.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
But after winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in 2017 and immediately became an important part of the rotation.
With the step back, Pritchard passes to Tice. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Hawks working the ball around. Takes it inside. Here's Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Hits hits it from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Boston lead. You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
He can play the 4 or the 5, but he's a great rim runner. He can knock down the 3 here and there. And defensively, he shows well, even against great quickness.
And Gallinari throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true. We'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Sweet move, Tice. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Neesmith, the pass to Pritchard. Now, here's Neesmith. Defense is right there. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. And it's blocked. White, wide open. He fired. And nothing is falling for him right now. Gallinari attacking. Luwabu's shot is off. Boston trailing. Here's Tice. Gallinari with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wright. He takes it in. Here's Okongwu. From the arc, the Hawks again can't hit.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Poke loose. Gets it off. That one, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. There's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
The Hawks shooting around 41% on the night. Young against Williams. Hunter kicks to Young. Hunter on the wing. No good from outside. Boston shooting a meager 37% for the game. Tatum passes to Williams. And Capella sends it back.
You can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
The open shot by Tatum. They get it again. Tatum on the wing. And stolen by Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle and stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break to take the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Wasted no time on that one. And the Hawks lead by 3.
It is evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Collins. Tatum's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Young from outside and stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. It's tipped.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
Hunter for 3. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Taken away by Williams. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Smart. Young, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, it attracts the other team's focus and it finds the open man.
Young outside to the paint. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smart finds Tatum. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running and stolen by Horford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. First ball movement by Boston. There's Williams. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Brown with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Horford. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Capella.
Some high IQ basketball from that. Moves the ball to the wide open man, 4-6.
Smart passes to Williams. And here's Brown. A 3. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him and make crucial shots.
Young drives in.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The kick out to Tatum. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart against Young. Passes it to Capella. Oh, no good.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for
look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Williams. Launches a 3. And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Pass to Collins. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Levine can't hit. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Fires from deep. And Young is good from 3.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Ball no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He buries it from 3.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Ball outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound Atlanta.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Atlanta has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Collins outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to start. Williams misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Bogdanovich against Levine. Capella, the pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 6 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shot by Levine, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Bogdanovich, no good. Chicago trailing here. Levine attacking. That is shooting up again later. Wow.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Young misses. Vucevic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Ball right side. Back to Levine. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Shot from 12. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And Young, here we go. The layup off target. The Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Capella. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting. One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. The kick to Hunter. This one for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball into the lane. DeRozan outside. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Young from long range. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Atlanta has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Ball with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. DeRozan finds ball. The Bulls with another miss. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's LaVine. 5 points in the game.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. 9-point game. Ball passes to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Capella. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Ball outside. Pass to LaVine for 3. Buries it from 3. LaVine's got 8 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Capella, screen on ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella with a drive. That one doesn't drop. So the Bulls will take it the other way. LaVine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Williams from long range. The rebound by the Hawks. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now here's Young. He has 6. Here he goes. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Caruso. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. The Hawks leading. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside, Williams. 58 seconds left in the second period. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. And now the Hawks on the break. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Levine for three. Drops in the three. Levine's got 11 points.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Outside Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Young attacking. Doesn't go for him. Levine with some nice D. To the inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Nine seconds left in the first half of this one. Shot by Levine, no good. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for the Bulls. Green out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Caruso in the point guard. Here's Caruso. Green with a screen on right. Caruso with the bucket. He's got 5. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Pass to Brown. For those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Green, the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Rejected by a Kongwu. Back to Herder. Gallinari with a screen on Brown. Here's a Kongwu. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Brown on the wing. Herder defending. Fires for 3. They get it back. Thompson. Kick out to Brown. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Right outside. Pass to Herder. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown for Chicago. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside White. Here's Caruso, hounded by Wright. Green, a screen. Thompson outside. Here's Brown. That one's wide left. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Puts one up from 19. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Herder's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. White can't hit.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Herder. Back to Wright. Inside. Here's Gallinari. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. Thompson outside. Here's Caruso over Wright. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Herder. He's guarded by White. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. Gallinari inside. Working on Green. Here's Okongwu. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with it. It's Brown on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Caruso on the take. The kick out to White. Outside. Green to the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks leading. Now here's Wright. Outside Herder. Back to Wright. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with some nice D. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White can't hit. Outside Gallinari. Picked up by Okongwu. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead. They're up by 6. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Young from long range knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Young against Ball. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. And the Bulls get it back. Now Levine. Driving inside. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Collins, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Levine passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Capella. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Hunter for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's DeRozan. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. DeRozan outside from downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and DeRozan gets the 3.
Yeah, man, DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
All no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And here's Hunter from the arc. Capella finds Young. Driving in. Rebound by the Bulls. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Levine passes to Williams. Outside for Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it to tie the game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Young with it, guarded by Vucevic. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Pass to DeRozan. Over to the wing. On the take. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Young, the pass to Hunter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And he just moves so well without the ball. DeRozan stays locked and loaded for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And Young, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Ball right side. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Going all the way to the rack. DeRozan against Hunter. The 3. And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young attacking. And it's in.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. This is the tray. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
DeRozan for 3, off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred.
make a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
From about 16, and Adebayo throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Young. Feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Young dishes to Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. He'd have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry against Capella. Outside Robinson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Collins passes to Hunter. Bogdanovich left side. They get the rebound. Capella. Nasty move. Nifty move. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Chalk up another incredible sequence for Trae Young. He can literally do it all.
Lowry kicks to Butler. For 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. It's good. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here is Lowry. Passes it to Tucker. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young from outside. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Lowry has the open look. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Young taking his time here. Inside. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Young's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Oh, great ball movement there.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bogdanovich goes in. Shot by Collins, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The high post shot, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Young. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Capella, and Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 9. And back. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for the. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Holds it up for Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's stolen by Capella. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young with no one around. Parries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9 points.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Lowry drives in. That one's off. Still out of sync.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Fast break, the Hawks. And stolen by Butler. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Young with the steal. Capella kicks to Young. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. And thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Young against Lowry. A crossover. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Lowry passes to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 11. The pass to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Young, here we go. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lowry against Young. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
The drive by Lowry. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Stolen by Tucker. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Wright. From deep three-point range. That one, no good. Here's Lowry. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before
the previous play is under review.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that. All right, David, thank you.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, your Miami Heat, 23, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the 2 guard. And here is Wright. Dish now to Okongwu. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Oladipo.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
And here's Oladipo. They'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. Tipped away. Gallinari. Here's Wright. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Good saving. Back to Hero. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Gallinari in the corner. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Luwawu. And the 3 ball is good. Luwawu's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Wright defending. Hero from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Luwawu, another three for Atlanta.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Pass to Hero. There's the three. Gallinari with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. And the three off target. The Heat trail by three. Oladipo goes in. The pass to Strus. It's good from long range.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Strus, guarded by Wright, and it's Strus missing.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Wright for three. No good. And Miami the other way now. Outside, Martin. Back to Hero. The three. And the Heat, another three.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Driving inside. Here's Okongwu. It's blocked. Now Hero. He's covered closely. Strus. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hero. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tyler Hero hammering it down. Playing with a lot of confidence.
Right, looking around. Pass to Herter. There's the pick. Looking to end the run. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat leading by 5. Now, here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler kicks it to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got 6.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Young for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. Robinson misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Young against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Young pass to Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. Puts it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On deep, Collins. Hunter against Butler. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Capella. It's tipped, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. That one is off.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The kick outside to Butler. Poked away. Tucker dishes to Butler. Outside Lowry. Down low. Robinson on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 7.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Young against Lowry. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler on the wing. A 3-ball. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bogdanovich.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. For the 3, a nice shot by Tucker.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up. Young outside to the paint. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Young's got 3 assists tonight.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Young up top. The feed to Collins. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't get it to fall.
No one to blame on that one but himself. It looks like that. You've got to take it there.
Count that bucket. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now Tucker. From deep. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And Young comes over to help. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Hunter with the rebound. Collins against Horford. Pass to Capella. Brown with the steal. Hunter against Tatum. Fires from the line. Hey, rejected by Capella. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Brown. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Young from long range. Pure from three-point range.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Pass to Brown. Horford outside from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brown inside. Hunter covering. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And he buries his first look.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. And that one comes up a bit short.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young against Smart. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Smart finds Tatum. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him, 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. No good on the shot. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Hunter against Tatum. The shot, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bogdanovich, that's good. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
And here's Hunter for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
I just love the ball movement.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Tatum. Right side, Williams. Here's Smart. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. 6 points for him. The quick look, no good that time. Tatum against Hunter. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. his shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age. That's really striking.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Here's Williams. Capella with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
There's Young with the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Young, the pass to Capella. Now Collins drives to the hoop. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 2. Don't go. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Horford passes to Brown. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Bogdanovich. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. With the crossover, jams it in off a great move.
But how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
There's Young with the 3. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Smart. Williams with it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Young on the attack. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Smart passes to Brown. They grab their own miss.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Kicks it out to Collins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly as NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Tatum. Tries again. Capella can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Boston ball.
Boston shooting about 41%. Young against Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side Tatum. Pass to Horford. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Brown. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Horford finds Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
That one on Capella.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. The three, Collins. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Tatum. Spins. Pulls up. High post. Deflected. Second chance shot. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And here's Smart. Williams, a screen on Young. Smart outside to the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Up top, Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Brown for 3. Tie game in Boston. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. We've got Derek White. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. Daniel Tice is out there with Neesmith. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Outside White. From 8 feet away is Pritchard. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. The Hawks leading. It's Wright on the wing. Fires from deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. It's stolen by Wright. And now the Hawks on the break. That's tipped. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari with it. 4-3. It's hauled in by White.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tice finds White. Back to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Well, Daniel Tice has great understanding of how to play in pick and roll. That's their bread and butter.
Right outside. Uncovered. Tice grabs the miss. Boston trailing. He's got a piece of it. And they're running. And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Tice. And now the Hawks on the break. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Williams. Gallinari's shot is off. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tice sinks that one from the post. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Daniel Tice just carves out space close and assertive to score the basketball there. Well, just so consistent, right, with his effort, with his toughness. Tice is a guy who's constantly being physical. And even if he's outsized, guys, the fight is there.
Atlanta has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside Herter. To the paint. Okongwu, no good. And Doris, even though he is so reliable, Tice's contributions often seem overlooked.
Yeah, I think part of that is this is not a flashy player. His box score isn't going to be stacked. But when you look at the screens he sets, the rebounding, the position on defense, they're usually a grittier team when he's between the lines.
Outside White. Here's Pritchard, pounded by Wright. Williams misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Right outside. With the drive. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. There's Nesmith with the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he can't hit the second.
At the line for 3 shots.
And he nails the third. The Hawks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. 1:05 left in the third. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's Herter on the wing. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Nice move. Unable to get that one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Okongwu. That one goes in. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Out left to the wing. Left side Gallinari. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Atlanta has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Young against Smart. Here's Capella. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovich finds Young. Here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Collins. Collins has got his 3rd assist of the night.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Smart passes to Tatum, fires the 3. Hunter with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Collins, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Brown can't hit.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Outside Young. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Collins. Launches a 3. Brown can't hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Pass to Tatum. Over Collins. Brown against Bogdanovich. Horford passes to Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Again, Brown missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And they recover it. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Smart against Young. Here's Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Trae Young.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And here's Collins for 3, knocks it down from distance.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Tatum can't hit. And Atlanta has possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Bogdanovich with it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
us on DA. Take it away. Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, Vucevic in position, out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Young, no good. There's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And it's Ball penetrating. From past the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hunter, the pass to Young. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And, man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Now, here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Young against Ball. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
He got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach will put him short.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Launches it. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Hawks need to get off a shot here. Knocked away.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one. Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Now, here is Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man before on the 6th.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. And Zach Levine gets the 3. Levine's got 8. Action gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here's Young from the arc. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Levine. Again, Levine missing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Passes it to Levine. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young outside. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. At the elbow, Vucevic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Levine dishes to DeRozan. It's deflected. 6 to shoot. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's now 10 points for Zach Levine. Now, here is Young. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty dunks in his arsenal.
Young against Ball. Outside Williams. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Ball. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
For 3.
Young's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Ball. The pass to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. From 13 feet, it goes down.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his 3-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Ball against Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Capella with a screen on Ball. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
The drive-by Ball. DeRozan in the corner. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic gets to DeRozan. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Bulls trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. Outside Ball. Out to DeRozan. No one near him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Ball. Vucevic the pass to Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Fast break. Here they come. Here's Levine. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. From deep three-point range. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails the wide open jump shot. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Brown. Here's Caruso. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great insight.
The Hawks, 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. White looking around. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta. And stolen by White. Pass to Green. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through.
Got to practice that one a little bit more. I think Coach will have some words for him at the next break. If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different. But you can't get far.
It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Down low. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Bulls. Brown's got the ball. Offensive rebound. Out to White. He dishes it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Young. Here's Capella. A second chance effort. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson has excellent instincts on defense. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty and try to come up and steal.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, it's a little easier when they're specialists. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. You know he's going to sacrifice his body.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Steps back. And there's the foul on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
The Hawks trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Green. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Javonte Green.
Free throw drops for Green. And both free throws good for Green. So it's Atlanta now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Right from outside. Green with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Brown outside. It's White on the wing. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks trail by 8. Gallinari passes to Wright. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. Another shot. And the basket is good. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Wright. Brown wide open, he fired. And the 3-ball is good. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Driving the lane, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Atlanta ball.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And taken away by Brown. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Spins. Here's White. Now the pass to Caruso. The tray.
You know, some agile defense right there from Wright. Sticking to the shooter like glue.
Caruso, no good. And taken away by Brown. And stolen by Wright. Gallinari passes to Luwawu. Beyond the arc. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago leading by 9.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone. A bad stretch. And they can't win this game without better play from him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Chicago foul.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
That's his third personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at center. DeRozan against Hunter. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Young for three. Vucevic with the block. And now here comes Williams leading the break. DeRozan on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside, Ball. Offline with his three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hunter finds Capella. Young for three. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. The Bulls shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Williams. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. Takes the three. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. The Bulls leading by 9. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Williams. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Young with the ball. In the corner, Collins with it. This one for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's good from long range. DeRozan's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Screen by Capella. The Hawks again can't hit.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. Hawks passing it around. And Young kicks to Collins. Captain coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Bean passes to DeRozan. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. Trains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You see the work Levine was put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Chicago.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Vucevic.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight, fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked out.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started. And that's a shame.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Passes it to Levine. On deep. Rebounded by Capella. For three, Hunter. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.